Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and welcome back to lecture number 6. Now we will start part B. In lecture number 7, we are discussing how a person become a member of a company, what are different modes of person becoming a member of a company. So we discuss two different modes. First is the membership by subscription and other is membership by application. So if there is a problem, if the name of the member is not entered in the register of members by a company, then what are the remedies available to an individual, to the shareholder? So there are basically two different remedies. One is called as a specific performance and other is called as a rectification of register. So in both cases, the applicant will file a suit in the company's court, not in ordinary court, in company's court. And the case may be in two different ways. The first, specific performance. If a person has agreed to become a member and his name is not entered in the register of members, he can sue the company for specific performance of the agreement to make him a member. As it is clear, specific performance means here then when a person give an application to a company, the company accepted his application and issue the notice of allotment, which is equivalent to the acceptance of that offer. So the agreement takes place in between the company and their shareholder. The agreement, the contract is completed, but his name is not entered in the members register, so his membership is not yet fully completed. So he can file a suit under specific performance that is he entered into an agreement or contract with the company. So the company is bound to fulfill its obligations under the agreement, under the contract, to enter his name in the members register. That is the first remedy available to the member who purchased the shares, who got the notice of allotment, but his name has not yet been entered in member register. The second remedy is that the applicant can directly file the suit for the rectification of the register. That is, to make the register updated. His name should be entered in the register. A person may also apply to the court to rectify means durust karna, to make it correct, the register of members, so as to put his name on it. Where a person's name appear on the register of members who never agreed to be a member, the remedy is again by way of rectification of register, that I am not a member and my name has wrongfully entered in the member register. Therefore, please rectify the register and delete my name. And when you are interested, you give an application, your application is accepted, notice of allotment and you are become the member, but your name has not been entered in members register, then you can file a suit under the heading of the rectification of register and the court will order for rectifying the register and your name will be entered. Third, there are different types of applications. Mainly two types of applications. Then when you give to a company for the purchase of shares, one is called as simple application and other is called as conditional application. If it is conditional, the allotment must be made on the basis of the conditions. Simple application is that Mr. A write an application to the company that please issue me 50 shares of the company. That is a simple. Condition is that I am going to purchase the 100 shares of the company subject to the condition that if you give me a job in your company. If you give me a job in the company, I will purchase 100 or 1000 shares of the company. So that is become a conditional application. The kinds of conditions are their application. Simple application, there is no problem. But when the application is by condition, then the condition can be of three different types. There are three kinds of conditions that may be initiated in becoming a member of a company. Condition precedent. Condition or the stipulation, precedent. Precedent means before. So first the condition will be fulfilled, then the membership will be legally take place. The applicant does not become a member so long as the condition is not fulfilled. So if you give an application and in the subject of application you give this title, condition precedent, it means that the condition that you have mentioned in your application, the company must fulfill that condition, then you will become a member. Then you will become a member. So if the company do not fulfill the condition and give you the membership of the company, then you are not a member legally because your application is condition precedent. Mr. A gave an application to a company and that application contains that you are purchasing 50,000 shares of the company subject to the condition if that company appoint you as an area manager in that particular company. So company issue you the 50,000 shares, but the condition is not fulfilled. You are not appointed as an area manager in that company. Then although the shares are allotted to you, although your name has been entered in members register, still your membership is not final and you are not the member. Clear? So condition precedent, first the condition will be fulfilled, then you will become a member. Condition subsequent. Subsequent means afterward. So it is very much opposite to the condition precedent. So it is a condition in which you give the title here, the condition subsequent. Means that when an applicant give an application for the purchase of the shares and he received notice of allotment, his name is entered in member register, he is become member. The membership is completed as soon as he give an application and his name is entered in member register. Although the condition will be fulfilled afterward because it is written subsequent. He cannot escape any liability as a contributory although the condition was not being fulfilled. If the condition is not fulfilled, still the membership is complete. He may, however, claim damages from the company for its failure to carry out the condition. Yes, you have the right to file a suit against the company for the fulfillment of the conditions on the part of the company. So it is very much clear. Condition precedent. First, the precedent condition will be fulfilled, then you will become member. Condition subsequent. First, you are become the member, and the condition will be fulfilled afterward. If the company fails to fulfill the condition afterward, still you are the member. You cannot cancel your membership. Yes, you can file a suit against the company in which you can claim damages. You can enforce the specific performance that the company has entered into condition. That condition must be fulfilled. The third type of condition is the collateral condition. Collateral means the condition and the membership will both take place at the same time. The same principle apply as that in the case of condition subsequent. It means that the condition will be fulfilled at the same time when the membership is allotted to the applicant. So if a person who's given application, he received notice of allotment, his name is entered in the member register, but the condition at that time was not fulfilled. Then what will be the situation? Situation is that the membership is confirmed. Membership is confirmed. Yes, he can sue for the condition afterward. So the legal effects of condition subsequent and collateral condition are the same. But the difference is in its mode of execution. Condition subsequent, first the membership will be given, afterward the condition will be fulfilled. Collateral condition, the membership is when given, at the same time condition will also be fulfilled. If it is not fulfilled, then the membership is legal, it is binding, and the applicant has the right to sue for the condition afterward. So now it is in this part we discuss the remedies that are available to the applicant if his name is not entered in member registry. What are remedies? Specific performance, rectification of register. These are two basic remedies. And when you write an application, so application are of two types. Simple application without any adding any condition. You give an application, you receive notice of allotment, and your name is entered in member register. That's complete. You are become a member. While condition application, first here the complication arises that what type of condition application you have given. So there are three types of condition application. Condition precedent. First, the condition will be fulfilled, then the membership will be legally binding. Condition subsequent. First, the membership will be completed and the condition will be fulfilled after. Collateral condition. At the time of the membership, the condition will be fulfilled. If the company fails to fulfill the condition, then afterward you can sue for the enforcement of that condition. So here we are stopping our lecture number 7, part B, and there will be a short break, and after that we will meet again inshallah and we'll discuss lecture 7, part C. Thank you very much, and Allah.